Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Tried and Tested. Now as you guys all know, I love snacks and today we're gonna try some snacks that are supposed to be healthier but still taste as good. But, are they really as healthy as they seem? I've gotten a nutritionist, Tiffany, to help us figure it all out. Hi Tiff, come in.
Hi, sure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on the show. Okay, so you're gonna help us figure out all this like marketing jargon, right?
So I'll try my best.
Okay, I'm super excited about this one because it's baked pea crisps. And peas are healthy, right? Peas are good for you. And this one says that they are less fat, baked, not fried, and also less sodium, 65% made from green peas. That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
We're kidding. They're obviously not real peas. Oh, it's so yummy. This does not taste like real peas, but I like it. You know what I mean? Like I could see myself eating this whole bag, going like, oh, 65% made from whole green peas. In terms of the texture, I want to say
It's a bit like a prawn cracker to me, actually.
a little bit.
It has the umami taste, a bit sweet, a bit salty, which is usually in this combination makes it very addictive.
As a snack, I would give this a 10 out of 10 because it's really good. I would totally eat this. But now, let's find out if they're really as healthy as they seem.
So that's my job now.
Oh, yeah, don't take it away from me.
So the first ingredient is green pea. So good.
That's good.
So usually when you look at ingredients, right, the ones that has the highest proportion in terms of amounts would be listed first. So it's good. I mean, like green peas is obviously the main ingredient here. Okay,
They
so
didn't
that's
lie
good.
about that.
So yes, but once you go past green peas, then the rest of the ingredients start to feel a bit more doubtful. The ingredient that is the second highest in terms of proportion is vegetable oil. If there are things like soybean oil, canola oil, sunflower oil, they're actually not that great.
Oh, why?
Because these oils, right, once they're heated, they actually go rancid very easily. And once that happens, they're oxidized. And oxidized fats, right, basically contribute to all your cardiovascular disease. You would want oil that is actually more heat stable. Actually, a lot of the traditional oils that we used to eat in our diets, things like lard, beef tallow, duck fat and goose fat, those are better oils.
So interesting. And you would think that vegetable oil is better because, well, it's vegetables, right?
Well, they're good in the form of vegetables, but once they're in the form of the oils, then yeah, that's a different story. So the other issue that I have is once you start to see a lot of numbers on the ingredients, that's usually not a good sign because these are usually like the coding, right, for a lot of your preservatives, artificial flavorings. So I am quite suspicious of these sort of ingredients on the whole.
How would you rate this in terms of is it as healthy as it looks?
In terms of 0 to 10, I would say 5.
A 5. Oh, okay, so right down the middle. This looks super healthy. Kale is like a superfood, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Kale is like so good for you, and like over the past few years, it's just become like kale everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? And
Overkill.
Overkill.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Wow, yes, actually nice.
Oh, that smells nice. I wasn't expecting it to look like this.
It looks very healthy.
Oh, this is yummy.
Actually, yeah. This one I can really eat guilt-free.
When it's like dried like this, it's really nice because it becomes like a really solid, like chippy kind of texture. And then also the flavor on this is exactly like what they say. It's very Moorish. There's a lot of garlic, there's like onion in there. It tastes like food. Oh, I would eat this whole thing. When I first saw the seasoning on it, I was afraid that it would be too salty, but it is not. It's just
not.
nice.
It's actually, more garlicky, I would say, than salty.
Yeah, and it's quite garlicky. It's actually quite garlicky.
Drink more water.
Rating, taste-wise, this is out of this world. This is so good. Okay, I would give this like a 15 out of 10. And now let's look at the ingredients and see if it is as healthy as it seems.
Okay.
Please be good, don't take this away from me.
Okay, so the list of ingredients are 60% kale.
Oh, that's good.
Cashews, wonderful, good source of B vitamins. Onion and garlic, great antimicrobial type herbs. Well, the salt here is Himalayan sea salt, which is great because it's a natural form of salt with all your minerals in the right blend, as opposed to like the common table salt, sodium chloride, which is commonly linked to all the health issues. Black pepper, that's it. There's none of those weird numbers and kicking agent. So fabulous. This is really good.
Yay! So happy!
So yeah, I would say 15 as well.
Good all the way. This is amazing. You know, it's really such a bonus when something is healthy and also tastes so good. It's so awesome.
I can't stop eating.
Here we have the chick bean crisps, white cheddar flavor. Okay. Milled chickpeas baked with a delicious mosaic of lentil, pea, and sweet potato bits. Those are all good vegetables, right? Okay, so it's completely coated in this like white powdery seasoning. That doesn't taste too bad actually.
It's crispier than I expected. It's got a nice texture, I would say.
And the seasoning, it's actually not too much. I thought it was going to be really, really salty, but it's actually not too salty. I don't taste any of the vegetables. That is for sure. The cheddar flavor I find it's a bit milky, but doesn't really taste like cheese. So as a snack, I would give this like a 6 out of 10. But it still makes me want to eat it. Okay, tell us.
The first ingredient is chickpea flour, but interestingly, the second ingredient is rice flour, which was never mentioned in any part of the packaging.
Yeah.
And only then is it followed by green lentils, yellow split peas, and then white cheddar seasoning, which again is filled with lots of words that a layperson would not understand. Further down the line, I see things like cane sugar, annatto, and then the sunflower oil, which again, as I've mentioned, is one of those oils which is not that great for your health. And then just salt, by which I think is just your normal table salt. So in terms of health, I don't think it's as healthy as it's made to look. On a rating of 1 to 10, I would say 3 or 4.
Wow, that's generous. Here we have quinoa chips, gluten-free, nothing genetically modified. Very big chips. Oh, that's so yummy. Wow. It's like slightly tangy.
You definitely want to eat chip after chip after chip.
It feels like you're eating deliciously flavored air. It really does, right? It's so like fluffy and also because the chip is so airy, it doesn't feel like it's too much at all.
I never knew quinoa can taste so good.
Taste-wise, 10 out of 10.
Okay, so then let's see. The first ingredient, yes, quinoa flour.
Yay!
So yay! Okay, now I see where that crispiness is coming from. So the second ingredient is potato starch. Right after is cornstarch. So yeah, then these are kind of like more processed kind of carbs, right?
Oh man.
Oh, and then the oil as well is the safflower oil. So one of the less healthy oils, unfortunately. And the next ingredient is corn flour. Sugar, evaporated cane juice powder, salt, rice flour. So okay, so yes, unfortunately, not as healthy as we had originally thought with the quinoa and being 40% less fat than potato chips. Very tasty, but health rating I would say 3. But actually it tastes nice.
Very good. And here we have a zesty maple glazed nut mix. And also, yes, 100% natural, no refined sugar, low GI. Okay, so at the back, we also have all the benefits. On the whole, looking really healthy, but then maybe not. I don't know what it is. There's something about it's like very colorful. The maple makes me go like, oh my goodness, high sugar. I mean, but I love sugar lah, so I'm not complaining. This looks amazing.
Yes.
It looks so good, but at the same time, I'm going like, there's a lot of sugar on the nuts.
Because it's kind of shiny all over.
And that makes me happy. Okay, let's try this out.
And it's actually not too sweet.
No, not at all. When you first like bite into it, the first thing that hits you is that orange. And then you have a little bit of that sweetness. And the nuts also taste really fresh. And these are really good nuts.
Yeah.
It says here, consume within 2 weeks of opening. No problem. I think within 2 hours. 2
hours,
yeah. Oh, so good. I rate this 10 out of 10, man. This is amazing. Okay, now let us find out if it's as healthy as it looks.
Okay, so in terms of ingredients, it's full of cashews, pepitas, almonds, walnuts, and then okay, when it comes to flavoring, It does use some sweeteners of maple as is indicated on the packaging, organic molasses, and then orange, which I find is perfectly okay because they are actually natural forms of sugar which comes with all the nutrients along with the actual sugar itself, right? Unlike kind of like your highly processed sugar, which gives you that hit of glucose but yet doesn't have any nutrients. And you see the only other two ingredients is the Himalayan rock salt and cinnamon,
which is so good for you.
Antibacterial herb. So overall 10.10 definitely for health rating.
Okay, so you know people always say like nuts are a very good snack, but they always say if you want to do that, then have it without seasoning, because once you throw the seasoning on, like it's not as good. So does this have too much sugar in it?
They are using natural forms of sugar, so I think in moderate amounts it's fine as long as it's not like the highly processed sugar. So yeah, I mean with nuts, a handful or two, I think in the course of a day, totally fine.
Okay, so this one doesn't tout itself as a healthy food, but I love chocolate, and I heard that dark chocolate is better for you than say any other kind of chocolate. So I am bringing this here to see if it passes the test.
Okay.
Okay, so you see we have dark chocolate, 85% cocoa, which is very high, right? It's not as sweet as regular milk chocolate because this has very little sugar, but it still tastes good, like to me. So this tastes really chocolatey, but like it doesn't taste sweet, but there's a very strong like cocoa flavor. There is a bit of like this sour. It's like this slightly sour taste, and it's also a bit bitter.
It's an acquired taste, I would say.
I like this because it's quite smooth and there's a stickiness about it. Like sometimes, you know, like very dark chocolate, it comes out really like powdery, like you know, like it feels a bit powdery and like just gets stuck. I don't know, like very hard to swallow. But this is really still very smooth. So I like it. I give this like a 10 out of 10. Okay. Rate this. Please be good.
Looking at ingredients, I mean, it's 85% cacao already, right? So I would imagine, yes, very healthy. The rest of the ingredients was like cocoa butter, cane sugar, and vanilla beans. So I guess my only gripe would be the cane sugar. I mean, if I really wanted to be extra healthy, I might go with one that was made with, I don't know, like organic ingredients or like a healthier choice of sweetener. But overall, you know, chocolate has lots of benefits because it's high in magnesium, really good for, you know, relaxing your nervous system. So a really good healthy choice, I would say. Health rating, I would say 85%.
Not bad. 8.5.
8.5. So well, I guess if you're having a chocolate craving, you know, this Lindt one at 85% cocoa, it would really be a healthy choice. Yeah.
Okay, we've come to the end of the episode. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Thank you for having me. So I guess the main takeaway is what's really healthy, right? In terms of the snacks that we had today, are they healthy? Well, if you compare them to celery sticks, you know, maybe not. But if you compare them to deep fried potato chips, then yes, possibly so.
It's all relative, but the thing that I learned most today was looking past all the big marketing jargon and the gluten-free and less fat than potato chips, and like turning around, looking at the fine print, looking at the ingredients and understanding what's actually in there and making choices based on that and not so much on the big words on the front. Yeah. Thank you so much!
Thank you for having me.
And as usual, if you want to find out more about the products, links in the description box down below, or you can also go to our Tried and Tested Facebook page, it'll be all there. And also, if you haven't done it already, please go and download the Clicknetwork app because you can watch the videos before they go to YouTube. Yes! Okay, till next time, go be beautiful.